Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to the Aroundtable. I'm your host, Steven, and today I'll be talking about Expendables 4. This is, of course, the fourth installment in the franchise. Stars Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren, and Andy Couture. Newcomers 50 Cent and Megan Fox are here, and Andy Garcia. Unfortunately, Jet Li is not here, and Arnold Schwarzenegger had decided not to come back. And I'm going to have to say I enjoyed it. I was entertained, but I'm going to have to say it still is the weakest entry. And as much as this is a great franchise, I thought it's a great franchise. I really enjoyed the first two a lot. I thought there's a lot there that they could play with, but they don't. And I think it's really, I know it was supposed to be a throwback to the 80s action films, but you know what? They could have done a lot more with this. Kind of like Mission Impossible, how Tom Cruise has built it into this great machine, and every adventure is unique. They could have done it with this. They dropped the ball on that, and I think they really have gotten lazy. They just think if they have these 80s action stars in there, that's good enough. And as much as it's entertaining, and I love seeing these guys, I love the action in here, they could do so much more with this franchise. And if Jason Statham just continue this, I hope he decides to take creative control and make it kind of like a Mission Impossible, and build a series of films with a character that they don't know. And it's unfortunate. I really thought there's a lot of promise to this series. This one I think is the weakest one for me. Although I love old school action films, and it does provide you that, but it's not the best of the series. I think the first two still are the greatest ones, and this falls a little flat. I think some of the funny scenes are good. There's a good one with, I believe it's Iko Uwais and Jason Statham. They have a great scene together. But there's a lot more that could have been done, and it's not. And it's unfortunate. It's a franchise that could have been so much more, instead of just showcasing 80s action stars doing 80s action. You can still incorporate that in there, but you still could have built a cool story. And I think Stallone had the ability to do that. He can do it. I don't know what happened between him and Lionsgate. I know there was a shuffle for a while. There was this thing, and he wasn't going to come back. And now he's in here. He's not in here a long time, which is unfortunate, because the chemistry between Stallone and Statham is great. And I hope they do something else together. That would be a dream. And because I think these guys really work well together. And I hope they do. Kind of like a Tango and Cash thing. If anybody's old enough to know Tango and Cash with Stallone and Kurt Russell, they had a great chemistry. Statham and him have that kind of chemistry. They should do something like a Tango and Cash thing. And that would be great. Overall, it's an enjoyable movie. If you can go on a cheapy night, I would recommend highly a cheapy night if you're into 80s action. If you're not, then you're not going to like this. Or just wait. I mean, they've already announced the Blu-ray release for December, right before Christmas. So if you're not going to go see it in theater, it's coming out for Christmas. And if you have the first three, like me, I'm going to pick up the fourth one and add it to my collection. But this Expendables could have been so much more. And I hate to see it. It's going out on a whimper. It's too bad. It had potential. But that's me. You let me know what you think of this. I know it's not doing well. I think it's going to be a bomb. I think it's going to make like 10 million opening weekend, which is far below the expectations of this film. But again, it's not being promoted, and hearing Stallone is not in it doesn't help either. But you let me know what you think. Hit that like button, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. This is Steven from the Roundtable with my take on Expendables 4. See you soon, guys.